Dear friend, chers amis, I'm very happy to be able to speak to you today for this very special event with a very special theme, a topic which is very dear to me: unity among diversity. You know, in Judaism there is one sentence, one phrase that is probably the most important phrase of all. It's one phrase that when a baby is born, the first thing we say, it's called the Shema Israel. When someone passed away, the last phrase he says is the Shema Israel. Every day in the prayer we say about 4 or 5 times Shema Israel, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. In the Tefillin, in the Mezuzah, so many things in Judaism, it all starts with the Shema Israel, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. What does it mean? It's in Hebrew, obviously. Shema Israel, hear Israel, Hashem Elokeinu, God is our strength, Hashem Echad, God is one. Now, everybody knows that the last word of the sentence is the most important word. We have to concentrate on that, and this is the basics of all the beliefs. The Judaism depends on this Echad, which is one. What does it mean? God is one. God is one. Why is so important, and we repeat so many times, and this is so important to say that God is one. I think everyone knows that God is one. Most of the people believe in one God, and you tell that to a child and that's it, he knows it. Why do we have to repeat and concentrate? God is one. What is the real meaning of God is one? The Kabbalah explains that when we say God is one, we don't only mean that God is one and there is not another God beside this God. This is pretty simple concept to understand. The Kabbalah explains that God is one means that there is nothing beside God. There is no existence beside God. Not only there is not another power or another God, but there is not existence beside God. Everything in the world is God. When you open your eyes, you look around you, everything that you see, it's part of God. And the reason is because everything in the creation has a divine spark, godliness in it, to be able to exist. Something cannot exist without the godliness in it. So what does that mean? That means that everything that you see, every experience that you have, everything that happens in the world is God. Could be good things, bad things, everything is God. We have the power to take bad things and to change them in good things. But we have to know that everything that exists, everything that happens to our life, everything that happens in the world is one, is part of God. And this is our mission to reveal God in everything. So this is a much deeper explanation, a much deeper concept to understand that it's not that only God is one, but there is nothing beside God. No existence. Nothing can exist which is not God. And God is inside everything that exists. Our job is to reveal this godliness, to bring out this godliness. And when we do that, this is the real echad, this is the real unity. Unity, and when we bring out the godliness of everything, and when you find godliness in everything, this is the way you unite everything, because everything is one, everything is part of God. So this is the Shema Israel, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. This is one explanation of the Echad, of the one. Hashem Echad, God is one. I'm going to tell you a little story, which is said in the Talmud. There was two big rabbis. One, his name was Shammai, and the other is Hillel. Shammai was a very strict person, and Hillel was more open. He would open his door to everyone and was much more open. So one person came to Shammai and he said, "Look, Shammai, I want to learn the Torah. I think Torah is very interesting, it's very important. I want to learn. But I don't have time to spend and to invest in the learning of the Torah. So please teach me the Torah on one foot. I stand on one foot, and while I stand like that on one foot, you teach me the Torah." Shammai looked at him and he said, "Really? We are spending our whole life to learn the Torah, and you try to learn the Torah on one foot? This is a joke. Go away from here. I don't want to see you anymore." And the guy left. He was very sad. He said, "I gotta try the other place. I gotta try the other rabbi, Hillel." So he knocked at Hillel's door. Hillel opened the door and he see this guy. He doesn't know anything, but he wants to learn. And the guy tell him, "Rabbi Hillel, I want to learn the Torah on one foot." So Hillel understood exactly what the person meant. And he said, "Come, I gotta teach you." The Torah is that. Something that you don't like, that people do to you, do not do it to others. Something that you don't like, don't do it to someone else. This is the Torah. The rest is all explanation. We spend years and years to learn the Torah. It's only to explain this concept of loving another one and doing kindness to people. This is the basics of the Torah. And the guy was very happy, and he says to Hillel, "Okay, I'm very happy to learn the Torah, and now I want the explanation." And this guy, the rest of the story is that the guy sat down and learned the Torah to understand the explanation on that. What is the point of the story? The point is like that. Like we said before, the purpose of human being is to bring out godliness in everything, in every aspect of the world, every experience of our life. If someone is able to bring out godliness in other people, then for sure he's gonna love everyone. Why? Because he knows, I come from God, he comes from God, and we all one, because we all come from the same source. And that's what Hillel said. If you reveal God in the world, then you don't gotta do anything bad to others, because you understand how we are united. Unity is because God is in everything. In every person there is godliness. So I should respect the other because he's come from God, as me, I come from God. We all have godliness in ourselves. And that's one of the reasons, but probably the most important reason why we should not only accept someone else, not only respect, but to include everyone. Including everyone in my life and give value to every person and every existence, because this person and this existence has godliness in it, in him and in it, and this is why I should respect and value this as the most important thing in the world. So to finish, I want to wish from every one of us that we should take this very special event that is based on unity, and we should bring unity to our own life, in our family, in our friends, and this unity will be even nicer, even beautiful, with the revelation of God in every aspect of our life. Thank you very much. Merci de m'avoir écouté et je vous souhaite une bonne fin d'événement.